So Bernard Hopkins versus Sergey Kovalev is coming up next weekend, November 8th on HBO. Don't miss it. Now, on ESPN, I think his name was Brian Campbell. He had a face-to-face interview with Bernard Hopkins, and he asked, you even say yourself, if this was any other sport than boxing right now, you would be on front of every magazine, but why isn't it a bigger thing? Obviously, talking about his age, he's 49 years old and what he's doing. So why isn't it as big as it should be? And Bernard Hopkins answers that question with saying, it's because I'm black. Now, when he says that, you can sense he obviously has bad feelings, obviously, about that still. We know he's still he's very bitter about, when he said that, you can just sense the bitterness, because he honestly, I guess he honestly believes because he's black. But right now in America right now, like, everyone's equal. And I don't know about you, but who's the greatest boxer of all time? Who gets the credit for that? Was he black? Muhammad Ali? They get credit a lot of the time. So I really don't. And when you look at it, is he getting a lot of coverage about is he getting a lot of praise about being 49 years old and doing what he's doing? Yes, he is. He's getting a lot of that. And it's not, but just because he's not on every magazine doesn't mean he's not getting the praise he deserves, because boxing just isn't on the front page like other sports is. And I'm sure if this was football, if Bernard Hopkins was in like NFL and the football and he was 49 years old, he'd be getting a lot more praise, I would think. I'm pretty sure, I don't watch football really, but I'm pretty sure guys don't even get close to that age playing football. But it's a great accomplishment. Obviously, I've seen this, though, by Bernard Hopkins in the past. He's very bitter about this. We all know the history lesson. We all know what happened. It used to be a lot, like 50 years ago, it used to be racist. You could, in like America and stuff like that. We all know. I don't want to go into that history lesson. We all know what happened in America. We all know what happened throughout all human history. Everyone, it doesn't matter what color you are. Humans have done a lot of bad stuff, and it doesn't matter what race you are. Humans done bad to every race, whatever. So, but obviously, I don't know. I don't like when Bernard Hopkins says this. It would bug me. I think it would bug a lot of people, but I guess you can't really get mad at him. You can't really blame him. He's still stuck in the past. You can't blame him. But obviously, it is natural reaction. You get annoyed when someone says this, obviously. But you can't blame him for being bitter and mad like that. That's his problem, not my problem. We are all equal now, and it's nothing. If he wants to be like that and say something like that, then he can, right? But anyway, like I said, black athletes are getting the credit they deserve. I don't know what he's talking about. Floyd Mayweather pulled the same thing when Jeremy Lin was getting all that hype when he was when he was doing very good in the NBA. That year when he really started doing really good. He says he's just getting all that hype because he's Asian. If that was a black player doing it, he wouldn't be getting that praise. Okay, who's Michael Jordan? Who's Magic Johnson? Who's Kobe Bryant? Who's LeBron James? Like, come on. And for Bernard Hopkins' case, who's Muhammad Ali? Who's Joe Frazier? Who's Sugar Ray Leonard? Who's Sugar Ray Robinson? And they don't get no praise? Come on now, Hopkins. But like I said, we all know what happened in the past. I don't blame Bernard Hopkins for being mad, but when he says he's not getting the praise he deserves, that's not true. And like I said, I feel bad because he's bitter like that. And I've seen him in the past that he thinks black fighters are superior to any other fighter. Even when they lose, he thinks they lost because of he tries to find some excuse why the black fighter lost. Like an example, when Maidana beat up Broner, he made an excuse saying, no, Maidana isn't that. Maidana just, I I forget what he said in the interview, but pretty much he was just downplaying Maidana's win, saying Adrian Broner just did something wrong there. He would have beat Maidana if he did this or something like that. Black fighters, the black style will always be superior, and that's not true. And if he truly believes that, he can think whatever he wants, because we all know it's the individual. And anyway, like I said, for him, he is getting the praise he deserved. Black fighters are getting some praise in every sport. Black athletes are getting the praise. And like I said, but the thing I don't like about Hopkins, and I never did, the fact when I heard that conversation when he said what he truly believes black fighters have a superior style, and he doesn't like when another race is threatening that, threatening a black fighter style. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like seeing other races do better than the black fighters, and you can see that when in his personality, and I take that as kind of racist, actually. So anyway, it all depends on the individual. No race is superior to another race, and really, like, we wouldn't, if it was a superior, then you wouldn't see a Golovkin, you wouldn't even see a Kovalev get to this level, you wouldn't see a Manny Pacquiao get to this level if black fighters were superior, right? So that's the one thing I don't like about Hopkins. But then again, I guess you can't really blame him. I feel bad that he's bitter and kind of angry when it comes to a race thing. He's still stuck. He's one of those people that is stuck in that. But like I said, I don't blame him for that. But I do get mad when he says stuff like thinking a black fighter is superior. But like I said, he's just overcompensating, I guess, because his anger and stuff like that. I don't know, but like I said, I don't want to get into that kind of topic. I just want to talk about boxing. Everyone's equal. No one is superior. Individuals make the fighter. Individuals make the person. And like I said, no race is superior to another. It just depends on the individual. Some people are better than people at some things that others aren't better at, and vice versa, stuff like that. But yeah, I don't like when Hopkins said, he paused in this interview and said, "I'm black." And you can tell, no one likes hearing that, obviously, we know that. But I'll leave you the link in the description below of this interview, check it out. And I definitely don't like how, like, Hopkins says black fighters are superior, obviously, to any other race, because that's not true. And the fact that he says, the most thing that I get mad about is that he says black athletes do not get praise, just like Floyd Mayweather did. That is totally not true. And we all know that, though. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And like I said, depends on the individual. Thanks for watching. And subscribe if you like my videos.